Okay. Well, we have one of my favorite theorems right away here. We have a sword. So we can see it because we have a monster that's not in the corner in a row where we have one wall left to place. Now, we know that this monster must have an exit, but it has exactly one exit. And so it's never, you can't do this. But you also cannot do this. So the monster must have a wall here or a wall here. And that's it for this row. So that means the rest of the row is open, and it means that the monster's exit is never there, right? Because then we would have to have walls here, and that's not allowed. So we can also cap that with a wall. All right, we can place this extra wall. Now, let's take a look at this 6 column, because we have to get... Oh, this is great. This is a great early puzzle, because we get to talk about traversals now. We have to get from this side of the puzzle to this side of the puzzle. And we've only got we've only got 2 gaps to do this in a 6 column, but one of them is filled by a monster. So really we have 1 gap to get through. And so notice that we have to connect to this space for that traversal, which means we cannot go through here, because if you go through here, then this is all blocked off and you can't get in here. I hope that's clear. So we know we have this. We know we can't go there. Well, this is inaccessible, so we can place that. It gives us the rest of this row. We had this a while, so we can place those. And, well, we can't go in through here because you'd be blocked by this monster. So that's not the way out, so we have to go out this way. Great. Okay, well, this is empty now. And we can place, that's this monster's exit, so we can place its walls so that it is in a dead end. This monster now has 1 exit, and it's there, and this has to connect to the rest of the grid, right? So we continue walking out, and we continue going out. Oh, cool, we can do more with this. So there's 2 more to place. There's 2 more walls to place, and we have 3 options. Well, where can we put them? We can only put them there. Imagine we did anything else. You'd have a little pocket by itself, and you'd have a dead end without a monster in it. So that has to go there. We come out. Now, we get a bend, and it's because we've run into an edge here without a monster, and so this has to go somewhere, right? We cannot... If we don't turn, and we have a wall, then we get a dead end. And so we must turn. Now we get a pocket, right? We have to fill this in, so we do get a 2x2, and then we fill in the rest of that. We get a bend again, we can pocket, and now this row is full. We have 1 more wall to place, it must go there. That gives us this, and we can take this column as well. We get a pocket, we can place this guy's wall. Now, what else do we have here? We have a pocket. This is full. Right, we already have 3 gaps in this row, so we can place that. This column, we have 1 more wall to place, and it's never there because you have a pocket then, a little hole by itself. So that's placed. That gives us this. We must bend. This row is empty, which gives us a pocket, gives us this little horseshoe pattern. Now, we'll see this a bunch. In Dungeons and Diagrams, the shortest path of a hallway you can have along an edge is 3. We'll see this again later, but imagine that this was 2, right? You cannot get out without either creating a dead end or having a 2x2. So we get 3, we have this horseshoe pattern, that's open. We have to fill this in, and we have to fill these 2 in, and there we go. Cool, we got to start with a sword, and we got to think about the traversal here, how we got into this area, and the rest of the puzzle just followed from there.